Welcome back. I'm Uday Pratap Singh. You're joining us on NewsX. The Bharatiya Janata Party-led NDA is likely to retain power in Assam under the leadership of Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, but with a greater majority according to opinion polls. Matris and Chanakya polls are showing BJP Plus is ahead in Assam, projecting a clear lead over Congress, with the ruling alliance likely to retain power. On the contrary, the tally of the Congress and its allies will be between 22 to 32. The Congress is in alliance with the Assam Jatiya Parishad, the Raijor Dal, the Communist Party of India Marxist, and the All Party Hill Leaders Conference, as well as the Communist Party of India Marxist Leninist Liberation. And the bloc is called the Assam Son Militia Morcha Bloc, ASM. Others are likely to win 4 to 7 seats, say these opinion polls. Remember, in the 2016 assembly polls, the BJP had emerged as the single largest party, winning 60 assembly constituencies. In the 2021 assembly polls in Assam, the BJP had once again become the single largest party with 60 seats. Let's take a look at what opinion poll data are showing, and then we will open it up to our guests. So what are the opinion polls for Assam showing? Let's quickly pull them up. Let's quickly put them up. Let's take our viewers through the polls if we can. Let's go to the first slide on how things are stacking up. Okay, there we have it. Well, as you can see, the majority mark, of course, in Assam is 64. That's the halfway mark. The total assembly strength is 126. These are the opinion polls and the results they are projecting. So first, let's go to Vote Vibe. Vote Vibe says it is going to be the BJP Plus forming government in Assam. 80 to 90 is where they give the BJP Plus, Congress Plus to get 29 to 39, others to stand between 4 and 8. The IANS Matris is giving the BJP Plus actually quite a handsome margin. 96 to 98 is where they project the BJP Plus, the Congress Plus to get 26 to 28, and others to stand at 2 to 8 according to them. People's Pulse has this to say: 85 to 93 is their projection for the BJP Plus, 22 to 26 is their projection for Congress Plus. Others are likely to get 7 to 19 according to them. Chanakya Strategies, meanwhile, projects that BJP Plus will get 83 to 90 seats, 30 to 36 will be the number for Congress Plus, and 3 to 6 will be the number for others. So if we do a quick poll of polls, well, it is quite an advantage to the BJP Plus. The poll of poll figure gives them 90, Congress Plus at 28, and others at 8. How does this all stack up when we compare it to 2021? Let's quickly go to the next slide, where we, of course, have the 2021 results. The BJP in that election, of course, last time had got 64 to 72. The Congress Plus had got between, well, that's clearly, of course, an incorrect projection because that is a projected figure. We will get you the actuals in just a second. That's the opinion polls, and the difference is that BJP is going up by about 21 according to the numbers. Congress is going down by 26, and others, of course, are going up by 1 as well. So these opinion polls saying that the BJP Plus is actually likely to do even better than the last time around. Let me quickly open it up now and get our guests in for their comments to these opinion poll results and projections. Remember, these are not exit polls, these are opinion polls for Assam. Let me put that caveat out. Joyita Basu, editor of the Sunday Guardian, is joining us live. We also have Manasvi Thapar, political analyst, live with us. Ashish Bharali, BJP spokesperson, is also live with us. Saida Sadabas, political analyst, is joining us live on the broadcast as well. Let me begin with you first, Joyita. What do you make of the opinion poll projections for Assam? Are you in agreement with what the figures of these opinion polls say? Is it going to be that big a margin, or is it closer on ground, Joyita? What are you hearing?
I think, you see, one should not be predicting numbers, frankly, because you see, I mean, even opinion pollsters, however experienced they are, when it comes to predicting the exact numbers, they often get it wrong. So, but what we can get from this is the trend. You know, I think it's safer to talk about a trend than talking about the numbers. Yes, and given that everybody is talking, all opinion polls, not just this one, is talking about a BJP winning, I think that is likely to happen. although I am told that Gaurav Gogoi in particular has put up a is putting up a good fight, but the problem with the Congress is that complete disarray at the ground level. And there is, I think, there is. It's not that there is no anti-incumbency against Himanta Biswa Sarma's government. There is anti-incumbency, but the Congress is not in a position to benefit from that. So that in a way I would say Congress to a large extent, I would not say walkover, but yes, I think the BJP will come out with a comfortable win. I don't know about the numbers.
Manasvi Thapar, let me draw you in here. Manasvi, are you in agreement with the opinion polls, or do you believe the result will be different? What are yours? Okay, I think we've lost Manasvi Thapar. I've been told. Syed Asad Abbas, let me quickly draw you in for your reading of Assam. Are you in agreement with what these opinion polls are saying for the state of Assam? Do you believe it's going to be closer? Do you believe the wins are with the BJP plus, or do you disagree?
I disagree with the opinion polls because no psephologist in this world, no election reader in this world will hold opinion polls to any class, because many a times, many elections here in India, we've seen where the actual results have been completely opposite. This has been faced by the BJP, Congress, Aam Aadmi Party. Many a times we're running in the favor, but एकदम जैसे कहते हैं कि सब कुछ उलट पुलट हो गया है. I'd say that, coming closer to the lines, I think it is not going to be such an easy one for the Bharatiya Janata Party. The Congress's work on ground has been fantastic. Their campaign is going strong. And now recently we did see Pawan Khera taking an attack on Himanta Biswa Sarma and his missus and bringing out with such scathing allegations. It is going to be, I'm sure it is going to dent on the BJP as well. Also, as a matter of fact, let us also understand there are so many other factors which are coming into play. We see the interesting advent of an Asaduddin Owaisi with a blitzkrieg campaign for the Badruddin Ajmal and his party. But nevertheless, I'd say it is not going to be that easy go for the Bharatiya Janata Party. This is going to go down to the line. This is going to be a neck and neck. Knowing the serious allegations which have come through on Himanta Biswa Sarma and his wife holding 3 passports.
So what are your projections? Your projections are that it's going to be neck to neck, and who has the advantage?
I'd say it's going to be neck and neck, and it's too early to call for an advantage. There is definitely an anti-incumbency against the Himanta Biswa Sarma government.
So you believe it's going to be a hung house?
No, absolutely not. This is going to be close, but there would certainly be one winner. I'd say this cannot be decided.
Okay, so Syed Abbas believes it's too close to call. Okay, you believe it's too close to call. Ashish Bharali of the BJP, let me draw you in here. Majority of the opinion polls, in fact, all of them projecting a BJP win. Some of them say it's going to be a sweep, even better than last time around. Are these your internal estimates, your projections? Is this in line with what you believe your party is likely to get in Assam?
I hope I'm audible.
Yes.
Yeah, the first thing, namaskar to everybody. Actually, it's not surprising. Assam, as you know, as everybody knows, was known for guns and blood before. But for the last 10 years, Assam has seen unprecedented development. I think if somebody have come to Assam before 2014 or 2016, if you have come Assam now, you will see the difference through your eyes, because the moment you land in Guwahati, you will see an international new terminal in Guwahati. The moment you go to the Guwahati city, you will see development. So these things people have seen. If you go to every district of Assam, maybe it is the 4-lane highways, the double track railway lines, the electrification of railways that has come up in a very quick time. So people have seen all these things, because before, what used to happen if somebody from Assam has gone to Delhi or Bombay, they come to Assam and say, we have seen development there in the other states. But now, if some development has happened in India, it has happened in Assam, just like the semiconductor industry. You have seen only a few states have got a semiconductor industry, But Assam has also got its first semiconductor industry with an investment of 27,000 crores. So every district, if you go, suppose if you travel from Guwahati to Jaggi Road, you will see the semiconductor industry. Then if from Jaggi Road, if you go again 50 kilometers in Nagaon, you will see new medical colleges coming up there. And then if you travel to Kaziranga, from there is one from there, you will see an elevated corridor, and no rhinos had been poached in the last 5 years. So all those developments are coming. And so the figures that has been shown is not surprising. And I'm telling you, please mark my words, if possible, I will again come to your talk show in the election day. We will definitely cross 100 this time out of 126 seats.
Okay, so you believe you're even going to do better than these projections. That's quite an optimistic statement, Mr. Bharali. But let me quickly get your response then. You heard what one of the panelists says earlier. He believes, Mr. Syed Abbas, that there is anti-incumbency against your government. He believes that because Mr. Biswa Sarma has been in power now for many years, there is some sort of anti-incumbency he's facing, and he believes it's going to be a neck-to-neck election. Your response?
I think the gentleman, I don't think, or I'm not sure he has come to Assam or he has commented, because if you ask any people from Assam, they will definitely say that Assam has now, is in an upswing in the development process. And it has been figured by the RBI as well, Reserve Bank of India. According to Reserve Bank of India, in the last 5 years, Assam has gone by 45% actually, and is the fastest growing state in the country. So those things are, if development happens, if people get what they want, then there is no anti-incumbency. There is always pro-incumbency, and I'm very hopeful that we'll definitely get more than 100 seats this time.
I believe Manasvi Thapar has now joined us on the broadcast. Manasvi Thapar, what are your reading of the opinion poll projections? Are you in agreement with what they are projecting for Assam?
Assam, it's going to be a win for BJP, but not what has been told by the BJP spokesperson, 100 plus seats. I don't think that.
Well, the poll of polls of the opinion poll says 90 for the BJP plus.
I don't believe it is going to cross more than 70, but yes, BJP is going to make will be with the single largest political party forming the government, and with the NDA, with or without the NDA, BJP would be in a comfortable position to form the Sarkar. So there are no two ways about it. So the only thing what is working what is working good for BJP is that BJP does not have a strong cadre base in Assam, but they are dwelling mostly on Himanta Biswa Sarma's dominance there, and also the welfare scheme which they have launched here. And also on the other part of things, yes, there is massive corruption which is there in Assam, but somehow the anti-incumbency which is also there in Assam, which has been felt, cannot be captured by the Congress, because they don't have the foot soldiers there who could fight this anti-incumbency and come in power, and they don't have those kind of muddas also handy to tell the people of Assam to vote for Congress. Congress does not have a strong face who could counter Himanta Biswa Sarma's dominance. So that is also not there. Having said that, but I'm not very optimistic about the 90 mark or the 80 mark also. I believe that it would be around 70, which is also 64 plus. BJP is very strong there. There is no doubt about it. BJP has a very strong support from the center also. So all these things come together is going to be on the BJP front. I feel BJP is going to make a comfortable comeback here. It would be a hat-trick for BJP. Having said that further, most of the leaders who are fighting election, even in this elections, are also not direct BJP leaders or RSS leaders. They are also outsourced from other political parties, predominantly from the Congress. So they're still in that phase of creating their own leadership. They're still working with outsourced leadership, which is mostly from the Congress. So that is a factor which is BJP have to consider, don't have to consider. That is upon the BJP to dwell upon. But for Congress, it is not looking like a comeback at all.
But why? Why? Let me ask you then, Manasvi Thapar, why? You are someone who has been a critic of the dispensation of the BJP on numerous occasions, but yet you are projecting and predicting that it is likely to be a BJP government repeating in Assam. Why do you believe then, according to your analysis, that the Congress is not being able to fare well despite being out of power in Assam?
So there is historically a an issue with Congress also. They don't know how to come back. They know how to govern, but they don't know how to make a comeback after losing an election. So once Congress loses a state, it is rarely that it makes a comeback after 5 years or 10 years. So we have seen the southern belt. Once they lost Tamil Nadu, they never came back. Once they lost Kerala, they never came back. So that's once they lost Gujarat, they never came back. So that's the strategy with the Congress, which they don't know how to come back. So that is what is hurting Congress. And also when you are not in power in more than 10 years, in more than 15 years or 12 years in Sarkar, central force. So what happens is you don't have, what are you going to give your Karyakartas? What are you going to motivate your Karyakartas with? So Congress is practically out of business since last 12, 13 years. So it is very difficult for Congress to motivate their own Karyakartas, motivate the funding. Look at the disparity of funding. There is a huge disparity in funding, the money resources which BJP has and what Congress is having. So it's not a level playing field. And also there is a ED, CBI things which are always hanging against the opposition. So these things are not very favorable. And BJP has made it sure that no political party apart from BJP can survive that. So what happens is, you want to fight an election, you want to have a fair election, the opposition gets busy with SIR, the opposition gets busy with writing love letter to election commissioner, and he never responds to them. So BJP makes sure that every opposition leader and every opposition political party is busy.
Saeed Abbas, respond to that. Saeed Abbas, respond to that. Ashish Bharali of the BJP says you've probably never been to Assam, which is why you are projecting what you are. Manasvi Thapar, of course, saying that there is much introspection required for the opposition. Only then will they be able to come back to states where they've been voted out of power.
I think it's very trivial for Mr. Ashish Bharali of the BJPs to say that just because somebody has not come to Assam in today's day and age not to be aware. Sir, could you please tell me on the live show with Uday Pratap Singh on NewsX, what has been the contribution of GDP to the nation from Assam? Could you please tell me the GST collection? Could you tell me the number of thousands and lakhs of jobs that were promised, which were given there? Sir, allow me to finish, sir. Yeah, sir. Sir, I did not interrupt you. Kindly give me the... Sir, it's... Uday, can you intervene? Can I speak or should I wait? Uday Pratap Singh, are you tuned in?
We are waiting for you.
Yeah,
please go ahead.
Me. Please don't interrupt.
We can only hear you. We are not being able to hear the others. We are hearing you. Please go ahead.
Okay, no problem. Mr. Ashish was interrupting. Sir, just give me 30 seconds. The fact of the matter is, I think there is definitely anti-incumbency. Respected sir, just because you're able to buy out Congress MLAs or other party MLAs, that does not mean that BJP is in the reckoning.
Ashish Bharali, respond. Ashish Bharali, please respond.
Sir,
Ashish Bharali, your response.
Uday, wait, Uday, allow me to respond.
Is not able to retain their own leaders. That is the pathetic condition of Congress. They are not able to retain their own MPs and their MLS. That is the pathetic condition of the Congress.
You can do, sir.
Sir, you have
CBI, IT, paisa.
You are not able to retain. They are not happy. They are not comfortable with your leadership.
Sir, ये public है, ये सब जानती है.
They also want to contribute for the nation. And only
ये public है, ये सब जानती है.
नहीं, लेकिन आप लोग नहीं जानते, यही तो मुश्किल है.
सब जानते हैं भाई. आपको भी पता है.
Okay. Let's have a serious debate. Let's have a slightly serious debate. Let's make intelligent arguments. Okay. Joyita Basu. Mr. Bharali, I'll come back to you. Joyita Basu, let me bring you in here. Now, obviously, there has been a number of years that Himanta Biswa Sarma has been in power in Assam. Yet, if this is the kind of projection that is coming out, what is leading to his pro-incumbency? This is a new term now that has come, in parlance, pro-incumbency. What is leading to Mr. Sarma's pro-incumbency if these projections do turn out to be correct next month when the results come?
It's a fact, Uday, that a lot of development work has happened in Assam. And what they have been able to avoid this time is, that controversy. There was something, but there was some kind of a controversy last time, which kind of split the state along ethnic lines and all. So I think they have been able to prevent that. They have been able to prevent all those things coming into the voting public. So the development work is happening. But it's not that, 15 years, and also it's obviously there is some anti-incumbency. But I think which Congress could have, as I mentioned also in the first segment, which Congress could have tapped into. Congress is in bad shape in this state,
Yes,
like in every other state.
It is becoming, Ashish Bharali, a fight of Gaurav Gogoi versus Himanta Biswa Sarma. How do you see this fight if it is, becoming a personality fight between the two? How will this personality fight affect the elections? Even though Gaurav is not officially declared as the CM face, but because, he is really being seen as the face of the Congress in Assam, how will this personal fight between him and Mr. Sarma really translate into votes for either party on ground?
Look, if you ask me, definitely in 2 or 3 seats there is competition. I agree, but there is not a statewide competition or statewide statewide fight or that who will be the chief minister. Yeah, there may be a fight in 2-3 seats. But that is why I'm not telling we'll get 126, we'll get 100 seats. But definitely there will be a fight in 2-3 seats, it will be there. But what I have already told you that people of Assam has seen development now. Because, the Tata semiconductor industry that has come up. In Numaligarh, there is a place in Numaligarh, there is a refinery in Numaligarh.
Yes.
There is a bamboo-based ethanol industry that has come up. This is the first in the world. So those kind of development is happening in the state.
Is that why, Syed Abbas, also we are seeing Rahul Gandhi concentrate more in Kerala than actually in Assam? Is it because the Congress sees the writing on the wall?
I'm just concluding. Just one more thing I want to tell you. In the country, in the whole country,
yes,
the Congress is in power or in opposition in only certain states.
Okay.
If you see Bengal, if you talk about...
I'm running out of time. Mr. Bharali, we got your point. Mr. Abbas, come in now. Mr. Bharali, I've got your point. I'm running out of time. Syed Abbas. Syed Abbas, your response.
Yeah. The question that you've asked is why is Rahul Gandhi, concentrating more on Kerala than Assam? The fact of the matter, Priyanka Gandhi has been given the responsibility of Assam, and there is a very good leader like Gaurav Gogoi. I'm glad that we speak of development in the state of Assam. Very likely so, sir. I believe India has a federal structure. Every state should be developed, be it ruled under BJP or Congress. But the fact is that, sir, what about the thousands of jobs that were promised to the youth? The youth of today is holding your government responsible. You are the ruling dispensation. You need to give a complete accountability of the number of jobs that you've promised. Also, let us understand what has been the contribution of the GDP to the nation, which Ashish ji very conveniently did not answer. Also, with respect to the GST collection of the state, respected sir, having power plants, having various roads is not enough. Today, the youth seeks jobs. Today, the children of this country seek the best of education. We need to work on that. Better medical facilities, health structure.
30 seconds, Manasvi Thapar. I'm out of time. Concluding statement.
I feel that it is very interesting to see that how the downfall of Congress is there in Assam. I don't understand that why the basic premises which I'm coming from is the entire leadership of BJP is coming from Congress in Assam. Congress has acted as an incubator of leadership in Assam to give it, all those leaders who are good in Assam have been completely outsourced to BJP. So the entire plank of this election is that Congress could not even contain their own leaders and they have given it to BJP. And now when it comes to fighting spree, they are not able to bring that momentum back. So it's a very valuable lesson that Congress needs to concentrate on its own leadership and make a valuable point to let those leaders which they have created. Himanta Biswa Sarma today is Himanta Biswa Sarma because Congress had given him that platform during his young days so that he could lead. And when it was a platform to give him that leverage, Congress did not give him that leverage and BJP gave him that leverage, and today he is the chief minister, a strong chief minister coming in Assam. And not only that, there are multiple leaders in Assam which have been outsourced from Congress, and Congress is giving leadership as a freebie to BJP. So that is something which is a great lesson and a great opportunity which BJP has encashed. All those people who are not happy in Congress, come to BJP. We give you open hands. You are corrupt. You are not the best of the people. We welcome you. You have vote bank. We give you ministership, and it's all okay. And this is not how a healthy government or a healthy democracy will function.
Okay. All right. Well, we will, of course, continue to track these elections very, very closely for our viewers. For the time being, we've run out of time. My thanks to our guests for joining us.